Joanna, we're going to finish today. Are you happy to do a small reading from, is it from the new book or from one of the books? Or
do you know what? I will read the introduction, and it's the same introduction in all the books, so it doesn't matter which one you read, and it will just give you a little bit of an idea of the characters in the class.
Great. That's great. So over to Joanna, who's going to read the introduction to the Worst Class in the World series and inspire you to pick up those books and other books. So Joanna, take it away. Thank you.
Our class is the worst class in the world. I know it's the worst class in the world because Mrs Bottomley-Blunt, who is our headmistress and who makes a noise like a horse when she's annoyed, which is a lot, and there she is there, is always taking our teacher into the corridor and saying, "Mr Nidget, I have come across some rotten eggs in my time, but 4B is literally the worst class in the world." Literally means actually scientifically true. Mrs Bottomley-Blunt pointed that out when Manjit Morris, who is my best friend, and who was going to be the first human boy to tunnel to the centre of the earth, said his head had literally exploded when he got a dog called Killer for his birthday, and it actually hadn't. It is true that a lot of things do not go as well as they could in Class 4B. For example, number one, the time Manjit swapped Killer for Bradley Hunt's, who is first toughest in Year 6, keyring with a one-eyed monkey on it, and Killer did a poo in Bradley's mum's airing cupboard. Number two, common problem, the time Harvey Barlow made a volcano with 13 minty sweets and some fizzy pop and it caused a foam explosion. Number three, the time we went on a class trip to an art gallery and Keith Mears did some modern art with a sandwich and a priceless artefact, and now we are banned from the gallery for life. Plus, no one has won a prize all year, and 4A have won number one, best mural about penguins, number two, best gymnastic display without any injuries, number three, best being quiet in assembly without even making sniffing sounds. Although this is not surprising, as their class captain is Eustace Troy. There he is there with his trophy. Who is president of chess club, first violin in the school orchestra and team leader on the Shining Examples competitive spelling squad. Our class captain is Bruce Bingley, who can only burp the national anthem, which I think is quite impressive, but Mrs Bottomley-Blunt does not. She says school is not about footling or fiddle-faddling or fun. It is about learning, and it is high time we tried harder to excel at it. Dad says, well, at least I haven't been arrested. Grandpa says getting arrested would be getting off lightly, and in his day, he had to walk 5 miles to school barefoot and eat gravel for lunch. Mum, who works at the council, says, I have spent all day listening to Mr. Butterworth bang on about lampposts, and the last thing I need is a heated debate about eating gravel. As long as Stanley's happy, that's all that matters. And you know what? I am happy because, number one, according to Mr. Nidget, everyone excels at something, even Harvey Barlow. They just have to look very hard to find it. Number two, according to the laws of probability, we've had all our bad luck and nothing else can possibly go wrong. And number three, according to Manjit, even if it does go wrong, we have a foolproof plan to get away with it, which is do not tell anyone. You see, 4B may be the worst class in the world, but I like it.